Aybak Izz-al-Din was a remarkable figure in Islamic history. He rose from slavery to become the first Mamluk Sultan of Egypt. The Mamluks were slave soldiers who were mostly of Turkic origin. Aybak's reign marked the beginning of the Mamluk Sultanate. This powerful dynasty ruled Egypt and other parts of the Middle East for centuries. Aybak's story is one of ambition, military skill, and political intrigue. He lived in a time of great change and upheaval in the Middle East. The Ayyubid Sultanate, which had ruled Egypt, was weakening. The Mongol Empire was expanding, posing a threat to the entire region. Aybak's rise to power and his reign as Sultan are fascinating chapters in Mamluk history. His story sheds light on the complex world of the medieval Middle East. It also helps us understand the rise of the Mamluks as a dominant force in the region. Aybak's legacy continues to fascinate historians today. He was a skilled warrior, a cunning politician, and a successful ruler. He established a dynasty that would shape the course of Middle Eastern history for generations to come. Unfortunately, much of Aybak's early life is shrouded in mystery. Historians believe he was born in Central Asia. He was likely of Turkic origin. Like many Mamluks, he was captured and sold into slavery as a young boy. He ended up in Egypt. Aybak was purchased by Al-Salih Ayyub. Al-Salih Ayyub was a powerful Ayyubid prince. He was impressed by Aybak's strength and intelligence. Al-Salih Ayyub enrolled Aybak in his elite Mamluk corps. This was a common practice among Muslim rulers in the region. Within the ranks of the Ayyubid army, Aybak proved to be an exceptional soldier. He excelled in horsemanship, swordsmanship, and military strategy. He quickly rose through the ranks, gaining the trust and respect of his fellow Mamluks. His courage in battle earned him recognition. He became a respected leader among the Mamluk troops. As Aybak's military prowess grew, so did his influence. His loyalty to Al-Salih Ayyub was unwavering. Al-Salih Ayyub recognized Aybak's potential and rewarded him with increasing responsibility. This close relationship would prove crucial in Aybak's rise to power. Al-Salih Ayyub eventually became the Sultan of Egypt. Aybak's loyalty did not go unnoticed. The Sultan appointed him as his personal bodyguard, a position of great honor and trust. This role placed Aybak at the center of the Ayyubid court. He witnessed firsthand the workings of power. Aybak learned the complexities of court politics. He observed the Sultan's decision-making process. He also interacted with other powerful figures in the Ayyubid regime. This experience proved invaluable in his later political career. Despite his position of privilege, Aybak never forgot his roots as a Mamluk soldier. He maintained his close ties to his comrades in the military. He used his influence to advocate for their interests. This earned him the unwavering loyalty of the Mamluk troops. They saw him as one of their own. While serving Al-Salih Ayyub, Aybak witnessed the growing threat of the Mongol Empire. The Mongols were a formidable military force. They had already conquered vast territories in Asia. Aybak understood the danger they posed to Egypt. He would play a key role in the Ayyubids' defense against this new enemy. In 1250, the Mongols, led by Hulagu Khan, invaded the Middle East. They captured Baghdad, the Abbasid capital. They then turned their attention towards Egypt. The Ayyubid Sultanate faced its greatest test. Aybak was instrumental in preparing the Egyptian defenses. This was a pivotal moment in Islamic history. The fate of Egypt hung in the balance. Aybak and the Mamluk army stood as the last line of defense against the Mongol invaders. Meanwhile, the Crusaders attacked Egypt in 1250, and at the Battle of Mansoura, the Mamluks were victorious. The victory at Mansoura had significant consequences. It solidified the Mamluks' position as the true power in Egypt. Al-Salih Ayyub died during the battle, creating a power vacuum. Al-Salih Ayyub's widow, Shajar al-Dur, took control for a while. Aybak moved quickly to consolidate his control. He married Al-Salih Ayyub's widow, Shajar al-Dur, which strengthened his claim to the throne. Aybak then seized power for himself in 1250, becoming the first Mamluk Sultan of Egypt. He took the regal name Al-Malik al-Mu'izz Izz-al-Din Aybak. This was a bold move that marked a radical shift in the political landscape of the Middle East. For centuries, the region had been ruled by dynasties of Arab or Persian descent. The Mamluks, as former slaves, were considered outsiders. Aybak's ascension to the Sultanate challenged the established order. Despite initial resistance from some Ayyubid loyalists, and other Mamluk factions, Aybak managed to consolidate his power. He established a new dynasty. The Mamluk Sultanate would go on to rule Egypt and Syria for over 2.5 centuries. Aybak's reign marked the beginning of a new era in the history of the Middle East. Aybak's rule was not without its challenges. He faced numerous threats, both internal and external. He had to contend with rivals within the Mamluk ranks who coveted his throne. He also faced challenges from remnants of the Ayyubid dynasty who sought to restore their rule. One of Aybak's main concerns was the loyalty of the Mamluk troops. He relied heavily on his close ties with them to maintain his grip on power. He rewarded his loyal followers with land grants and high positions. He also kept a close eye on potential rivals. Externally, Aybak faced threats from the Mongol Ilkhanate in Persia and the Crusader states in the Levant. He had to maintain a strong military to deter attacks and protect his realm. To secure his position, Aybak formed alliances with other Muslim rulers. He also continued to strengthen the Mamluk army. He recruited new troops. He also invested in military training and equipment. Aybak's reign was marked by constant struggle. He proved to be a skilled politician and a ruthless ruler when necessary to maintain his hold on power. Despite his political acumen and military achievements, Aybak's reign was tragically cut short. After ruling for 7 years, he was assassinated in 1257. The circumstances surrounding his death are shrouded in intrigue and remain a subject of debate among historians. Some accounts suggest that Aybak was assassinated by his own wife, Shajar al-Dur. She may have feared that he was planning to marry another woman. This would have diminished her status and influence. Others believe that Aybak's murder was orchestrated by rival Mamluk emirs who sought to seize power for themselves. Regardless of the exact circumstances, Aybak's assassination sent shockwaves through the Mamluk Sultanate. It plunged the nascent dynasty into a period of instability and internal strife. The power vacuum created by his death led to a series of power struggles among rival Mamluk factions. Despite his short reign, Aybak left an indelible mark on the history of Egypt and the broader Middle East. He is remembered as the founder of the Mamluk Sultanate, a dynasty that would go on to rule for over 2.5 centuries. His reign marked the beginning of a new era in the region's history. Aybak's most significant achievement was undoubtedly his role in repelling the Crusader invasion at the Battle of Mansoura. This victory not only saved Egypt from conquest, but also established the Mamluks as a major power in the Islamic world. It secured Aybak's place in history as a great military leader and a savior of his people. Beyond his military exploits, Aybak is also credited with laying the foundations for a strong and centralized Mamluk state. He established a new administrative system. He also reformed the army and the financial system. These reforms helped to solidify the Mamluk grip on power. They paved the way for a period of stability and prosperity in Egypt. Aybak's reign, though brief, was a turning point in Middle Eastern history. He established a dynasty that would play a pivotal role in regional politics, repelling Mongol invasions, patronizing the arts and sciences, and fostering economic growth. His legacy as the founder of the Mamluk Sultanate continues to resonate today. Aybak Izz-al-Din's life and reign are a testament to the dramatic social mobility that was possible in the Mamluk system. He began his life as a slave soldier and rose through the ranks to become the Sultan of Egypt. His story is a testament to his ambition, courage, and military skill. Aybak's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was driven by a desire to secure his power and protect his realm. He was not afraid to make difficult decisions to achieve his goals. Despite his flaws, Aybak is remembered as a pivotal figure in Islamic history. He founded a dynasty that would rule Egypt and Syria for centuries. He laid the foundations for a powerful and prosperous Mamluk state. His reign, though short-lived, marked the beginning of a new era in the history of the Middle East. Aybak's story continues to fascinate us today. It is a story of ambition, courage, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It reminds us that even those born into the most humble circumstances can rise to achieve great things. Aybak's legacy as the founder of the Mamluk Sultanate ensures that his name will forever be etched in the annals of history.